And it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion. We're at the U.S. Military Academy at Branch Night, and we have a chance to talk with the Commandant of Cadets, Brigadier General Curtis Buzzard. And General, it's a great night for you. Tell us what it's like on assignment night. How is it for you?
Well, you can tell it's a great night just by the noise in the background, if you can hear that. But what's really neat is for the cadets, this is the culminating decision really of their 47-month experience here. And I can recollect back 27 plus years ago when I was a cadet, little butterflies in the stomach, not sure what post you were going to get and not sure exactly what it was going to be like out in the Army. But you could tell these cadets are really excited about making this decision tonight.
Tell us a little bit about the process. They selected their branch back in November, and now they have to decide on a unit and a destination, a U.S. Army base. Tell us a little bit about what that process is like.
Well, they're rank ordered based on their order of merit here, and then they line up all the different numbers of slots by post out there, and then they get to go up and obviously pull off the wall the brigade that they're going to. And it was neat today. I co-teach a class, and a lot of discussion and kind of angst out there on what posts they're going to end up picking. And then today they get to pull it down, and they know what unit they're going to, so it's pretty exciting. And the thing I tell them also is, things happen for a reason. So what post you go to, what makes it is you and your leadership, not so much, actually what post it is.
Sir, if you would tell us a little bit about what is it like when you go out into what some say the big Army, when you graduate commission from West Point. What are the steps along the path for an Army officer?
Well, once they graduate from here, they'll head down to their officer basic course, and then they'll go through that. And these, being all infantry officers in here, all get an opportunity, I'm sure, to go to Ranger School and Airborne School, and then show up at their first unit. What I know I was most interested in, and I think the cadets are the same way, is the relationship they're going to have with the non-commissioned officers. And so, what I'm trying to do for the rest of the semester is some leader development focused on being a platoon leader that supplements our curriculum here at West Point, and quite a bit of that include non-commissioned officers.
General Buzzard, I always like to ask my guests about their careers, and what have been some of the steps along the path for you in your service in the United States Army?
Well, I was fortunate. My first assignment was in the 82nd Airborne Division, and just made a huge impact, formative impact on me to stay in the Army, quite honestly. Just had some tremendous non-commissioned officers and tremendous leaders, and I've served at a variety of different units. 13 years in the 82nd. I've served out as the Op 4 at Fort Irwin, which quite honestly was probably my most formative assignment tactically. I learned the most out there because you train every single month. I've served at the Old Guard. I've served at 7th Infantry Division. I've commanded a training center in Europe. I was even telling guys going to the Op 4 in Europe would be an awesome assignment too. So I'm a big fan of all our Army posts regardless. There's no losers in this tonight.
Absolutely. Just a final thought about leadership development here at West Point. It's considered by many the premier leadership development institution in the world. Just tell us a little bit about what the cadets learn when they're here that will serve them well as officers in the Army.
Well, we want them to leave here with a strong foundation of character. That's foremost what we're focused on. Then also to have mastered the fundamentals of being disciplined, of being fit, and mastered their warrior competencies and the warrior ethos. And bottom line, we want them to go out and be a leader character, an officer that truly and genuinely cares for their soldiers and prepares them for the crucible of ground combat.
General Curtis Buzzard, thank you for your service to our country. From everybody at the American Legion, great to be with you tonight, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at West Point.